Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Look, I sat through the Leader of the Opposition's speech thinking to myself, my God, that man needs to take some responsibility. And I can only echo the sentiment, having heard the Labour Party finance spokesperson just give that 5-minute diatribe, because I cannot help but think, and I'm sure members across the House will agree, the very cheek of it, the absolute audacity of the Labour leader to stand in this House, the very architect of New Zealand's recent economic demise, to sit here and gaslight this country and gaslight this chamber into thinking that he had nothing to do with it. Mr. Speaker, there's a magic number here. It's not so magic. It's actually an appalling number. $180 billion debt. That is what that previous government landed on the people of New Zealand. It is a $9.5 billion per annum interest bill. It is a number that has been canvassed multiple times in this House, but we have to keep repeating it. We have to keep reminding New Zealand of the tripartite of chaos that will continue to spend and spend and spend like that. $9.5 billion in interest payments covers the vast majority of our corrections, our justice and our police budgets in this country. $180 billion debt is what Chris Hipkins was responsible for leaving this country with. And so, Mr. Speaker, I ask this country, I ask this House to turn their minds to what this government is doing to really, truly make a difference for New Zealanders across the country. It is across the gamut. This government has been working incredibly hard for 2.5 years to advance proposals and regulatory and legislative changes that are making a real difference to the lives of New Zealanders. We are doing things that impact their everyday lives, like driving down the cost of rental. $120 a week on average in my district alone. And we have done that by pulling back on unnecessary government expenditure. We are driving down inflation as and where we can possibly do it. That in turn is driving down interest rates, which are having a real material difference to the lives of New Zealanders and how they go about supporting their families. We are investing in health. That side of the House doesn't like the people of New Zealand to know that, but a record investment in farming, $688 million, having inherited a fiscal cliff. Labour forgets to tell the people of New Zealand they did not fund farming. We have taken a hold of it, and thanks to David Seymour, who is the lead minister responsible for that, 66 new medicines are being funded. 33 new cancer medicines that literally, tangibly saves people's lives. Again, that side forgets about it or chooses to ignore it entirely. But Mr. Speaker, we're doing what we can to power up the productive economy. We make no apology. We want this country to make money. We want the people of New Zealand to feel wealth. Not only do we want rural communities to grow and enhance their wealth, we want the entire country to grow and enhance its wealth. That's why we're doing what we can to power up farming in New Zealand. We have peeled back the red tape and the green tape, and David Parker and Damien O'Connor and the rest of the henchmen of the apocalypse left rural New Zealand absolutely hamstrung. We had a negative sentiment of about, I think it was under minus 66%. It has turned around positive. It's gone up 99% in terms of farmer sentiment and confidence. That, again, is a real tangible result thanks to the work that this government is doing. But guess what? All of that work that our farmers are doing, we need markets to sell our products to. We have got out on the world stage. We have got on planes. We have hustled. Todd McLean needs to take a bow. That lot over the other side of the House said it couldn't be done. They threatened and they blustered and they guffawed and they cavorted around saying, we're not going to sign it. We're not sure what's in it. We are going to pass this deal with India. It is one of the most progressive, exciting opportunities for this country that we have seen in decades. We're very much looking forward to it. Mr. Speaker, there is so much to talk about that we're doing to improve the lives of New Zealanders through a real disciplined approach to the economics and to the fiscals of this country. We make no apologies for it. We're looking forward to another term or two to continue the work we're doing to improve the lives of Kiwis around this country and indeed the world. Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Look, I sat